welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. So today I thought I would do something a little bit different, talk about some disability awareness, talking about some things that I've been through, and just have like a general chit chat while I get ready. So we're about to film a little bit of a video and have a little bit of fun, and I thought I'd do my makeup. So I thought, while I'm doing that, I'll have a little bit of a chit chat with you and tell you about some experiences I've had being disabled, good and bad. So I'm going to start off with using my CYO matte and blur primer, that one there, and then go in with me sponge. One experience I had, because I'm not able to push myself, I have a lot of chronic pain, so I'm not able to push myself in my wheelchair, and I haven't yet got my electric wheelchair. It's literally soon to be delivered. They have to do some adaptations to my home. The back door and the front door, I have to have ramps installed, and they're not ready yet. They're literally starting them. So I get pushed around on a manual wheelchair, so my husband pushes me around a lot, and we went to pound stretchers, and this gentleman who I didn't see wanted to get past me. Now in pound stretchers, a lot of the shop has like carts in the aisles full of things that you can buy, and it just so happened that the aisle that I was in had a lot of carts with items, you know, that you can buy. And this gentleman, instead of asking me, excuse me, can I get past, or asking my husband if he can move me, or just generally talking to me, I was literally right by the end of the aisle. Like the end of the aisle, yeah, I was literally right by the end, and there was like a cart here, and this gentleman literally walked right up and jumped literally over my legs to get past me. Literally came over this way, right up my wheelchair, and as he came over, he kicked my leg and my stomach, and then went over the other side. And I was just like, I was just like, you know, when you see something, you're like, no, he's not, and he did, and I was like, what the beep? And of course my husband was like absolutely shocked at just what happened, and we were just both looking at each other like, did that really happen? And I just literally shouted, because he literally scarpered as fast as he could. I was like, excuse me? And he just like literally scurried down the aisle, and my husband went to go and talk to him, but he just like literally moved as fast as he could, because he realised I hope he realised what he was doing was wrong. But yeah, that was one of my first ever experiences as a newly disabled person in a wheelchair. That was one of my first outings in the wheelchair, and that guy did that, and yeah, we couldn't do anything about it, which I'm really gutted about, because I would have liked to been able to speak to him and just like, you know, that's what he did was that border, and you know, all you have to do is ask, and we would be more than happy to like move, kind of thing. But you know, he literally had other ideas. And the next thing, I've just got a foundation on it. Oops. Yeah, I've literally wrote down all my things I wanted to talk about so I didn't forget anything. I wanted to literally write everything so I don't forget anything, because some of these things I think it's really, really important to talk about, because people don't know how to come up to a disabled person, especially somebody in a wheelchair. Like I tend to notice that people don't know how to come up to me, or people don't know how to ask me, or just general things, you know. So another thing that I've had a lot of, I'm just going in with the Maybelline Face Studio Setting Powder, that one there. I get a lot of people bashing into me. Now, I don't mind, you know, if there is a lot of things like in the trolley, like in pound stretchers, if there's a lot of things, not in the trolley, hello, more thing. If there's a lot of thing in the aisle and there's not much room, now I don't mind somebody coming close to me, you know, and they're not bumping into me. But a lot of occasions I've had people literally banging their trolley into me. I'm like, are you kidding? Especially when there's a lot of room in the aisle, and I'm like, you can literally fit a bus from there, like, mate, what are you doing with your life? It just really, really infuriates me. And because I'm in so much pain, and before I go out, I make sure I have my morphine, I make sure I'm comfortable. I've got a special pillow that goes in the wheelchair, so I'm really, really comfortable. Now, if I get knocked or anything like that, it'll set me back a couple of days, because that pain is so excruciating, and I don't want to get rushed back into hospital because the pain is so intense. But people don't realise that. They just think you're in a wheelchair, you don't know anything, and you're so disabled that you don't know which time of day it is. But even if that's the case, you don't just barge a trolley into somebody just because you want to get past and get, I know, like a box of tea bags or something, you know. You just don't do it. Like, have respect. Even if somebody is disabled, have respect. Oh, it just, oh. Literally, I've had it so many times. I've had one woman in Tesco's, right? My husband's gone off to the meat counter, and he's literally left me, and I've got the trolley in front of me, and my two boys are like going around the shop, so I'm literally there with the trolley, and he's gone off to the meat counter, and this woman has literally got literally can't believe this. I'm gonna tell you this. She's got a basket on her arm, and she's got something else in her other hand, and she's literally walking by, and she literally bangs the whole basket, which is full of shopping, into my shoulder, and I'm like, boof, like that. I'm like, so I look, because obviously I didn't know it was gonna happen. She bangs the basket into me, and I'm like, oh my god. I was like, naturally, I went, oh my god, you okay? I was like, sorry, but that really, really hurt me. I was like, maybe next time be more careful. And she's like, oh, I just wanted to get that. And I looked at the side of me, and there's like the all the discounted things like on a few shelves. And she's like, oh, I just wanted to get that. And I just thought, well, just ask. I was like, oh, that's no problem at all. Did you want me to hand it to you, or would you like me to move? And she went, oh, that's right, I'll get it. And I was like, yeah, but I'm in the way. So you're gonna need to like maneuver the situation. I'm either gonna need to go back, or you're gonna ask me to get it, which I literally could. It was like, grab here, look. Do you know what I mean? There was no problem. I wouldn't have minded. I'm a really nice person, and I'll go out of my way for anybody. Just be nice. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't take a lot to be nice to somebody, but just some people really didn't get that at all. Oh, it's just so infuriating. It's so infuriating. It doesn't take a lot to be nice. So then after that, I'll go in with my Revolution and I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to contour my face. Another I found, because people in general assume that I hate this word, I don't want to say it, but retarded, because I'm in a wheelchair, they assume that I haven't got a mind of my own. Just assume. I've noticed quite a lot of the time I get mocked or made fun of, and a lot of the time it's teenagers. There was an instance where we had already done our shopping in Tesco's, and there was a group of teenagers at the bottom of the checkout just messing around. And what my husband does, because obviously I can't pick up much because it's just going to cause me too much pain, say this is like the bottom of the checkout, he'll come round and he'll put the trolley here and put me here, so he can like pack everything, stand here next to me, and then place everything in the trolley. So I'm here at the end, and I'm literally, when I'm on a lot of morphine, I tend to go into a world of my own. And this is one of the occasions where I went into a world of my own, and I was just literally looking at a box of cereal, and I was just looking at it, and there was a lot of like questions and everything on the back, so I was literally reading it, and there was a group of teenagers, 5 of them, and they were like, oh, manga, look at the manga, and like making faces, and I just thought, oh my god, who were they saying that to? Literally turn. And once I turned my head, they still carried on, not realising that I can speak for myself, I have got a mind of my own. And I just look at them in total shock, not having a clue what's going on. Thank goodness my husband didn't realise what was going on, because God knows what he would have done. And I look across and I just in shock. I can't say anything because it was the first time I really ever had somebody making fun of me, mocking me. And I just look and they go, oh, look at the oh, manga. And they're literally constantly doing it. They're all revving each other up, they're all laughing, literally imitating me and making fun of me. So I literally just turn my back to them. They're saying names that I will not repeat, and basically making fun of me, which is just like, ugh. It's really not very nice. When you're in a wheelchair, you feel a bit vulnerable, and sorry. When you're in a wheelchair, you feel really vulnerable, and being mocked and made fun of is absolutely disgusting. And I would love to say I've only had that done once, but it hasn't been the case for me. Even if somebody's in a wheelchair and they aren't of sound mind, it still doesn't matter, and you should never ever make fun of somebody because the way they look or what disability they have. Is disgusting. And if you're one of those people, you really need to have a word with yourselves. You really do, because how that made me feel that day, I will never ever forget. And I hope to God they never have children, or they are never in that position where they are disabled and they are in a wheelchair and they get judged like that, because it's not nice. It's really not nice. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry, but it's just like, it's really upsetting that because we're disabled, we get judged. Like, how dare people, I'm just going in with a smaller brush to do my contour. How dare people judge us because we're disabled? You know, we're just the same as everybody else, literally just the same. Except, do you know what? We've got something that makes us a little bit more special. That's all it is. It just makes us more special. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. On day to day we struggle a bit more. But you know what? That doesn't give anybody a right to make fun of us. It doesn't give anybody a right to make fun of us. If anything, you should show us respect, show us love, show us kindness, show us support. That's all you should be doing. It just makes me mad for people that, I don't know, can't speak for themselves. That's what makes me mad, like people out there that can't speak for themselves, and people like that are out there. Right. Talk about something positive. Right, so I'm going to go in with my Shape Tape, and I'm going to talk about something positive. So I had my surgery, and I was in a lot of pain, and this is just before I was in a wheelchair. I literally couldn't get out of the car. The surgery literally all went well. I was in a lot of pain, but my husband couldn't get me out of the car, I couldn't get out of the car, and this woman literally who lived down the road from us, we'd not long lived here, and she literally was running down the road, literally jogging down the road, saw that me and my husband were struggling, trying to get me out of the car. I just had surgery done, so I was in excruciating pain, off my basal medication, and she literally just came up to me and was, would you like a hand? And she did. She grabbed my arm, my husband grabbed my other arm, and they helped me into the house. Without that woman, I would not have been able to get into my house. And literally every time we see her from that point, she always asks how I'm doing, you know, if we want a hand with anything. If she sees me get out in the car, she'll always ask, do I need a hand with anything? And those type of people in this world are absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Every time I see her, I'm just like, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh. I've got a handful of friends, since I've been ill, I've got a handful of friends that have really, really supported us and come forward and just been amazing, absolutely amazing, that I seriously don't know if we would have been able to cope without them. And you know, they know who they are, they watch all our videos, they know who they are, because they are amazing people, and they talk to me. If they can't come see me, they are on the phone talking to me, you know, just in general, chit chat, asking how I am, and it's just really, really lovely. I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Brow Pro Micro. I love this. Oh, I love this so much. I love this so much. I'm going to speed this up because, trust me, you don't want to see me struggling to do my eyebrows. Okay. just quickly go in with the shape tape, and I'm just going to literally go around my eyebrows, and I'll speed that up too because nobody wants to see that. Well, you've seen me do it before anyway. I'm just going to quickly go in with my gingerbread, and I'm going to do a little bit more contour. I love this contour. It's got this absolutely beautiful like shimmer in it. It's like, oh, literally really warms up the face. I love it. Put some on me chinny chin. And then a little bit down nose. On the eyebrow, and then onto my head. Ooh. Don't break the mirror. I'm still waiting for my bloodless palette. I'm so angry. They're saying that I've got to pay. I bought it from Jeffree Star's website literally on launch day. I was on time for once. No, I'm always on time, which is quite good. But yeah, I was on time, literally bought it straight away, and basically it took until now to come. I'm literally still waiting for it, and they said that it's basically in my post office, but I can't get it until I pay £18 on top of what I paid for the palette, because it's obviously come from America, which is quite, you know, annoying. It's quite frustrating because obviously I don't normally spend a lot of money on palettes. Next I'll go in with my highlighter, which I'm going to use this double dimension highlighter from PS. This one here. I'm going to use a bit of gold. Solid gold. Oh, okay. I see you. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's beautiful. She's real beautiful. Oh yes, she is. Let's just do it with a finger. Oh. You see that? Oh. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, she's bronzed. It's actually quite nice because I'm generally not bronzed. I'd be pale. I'd be very pale. And then once I've done that, I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow, which I'll be using the Morphe X Jeffree Star. I wish it was bloodless. It's not. I am going to have to pay another £18, which is gutting. But, you know, some things have to happen. And that's one thing that has to happen. So I'm going to start off with no, that's intense. I'm going to start off with my literally quick eye look, and I'll tell you some more crazy things that's happened to me since being disabled. Another mad thing that happens is I've noticed that a lot of people, when I'm in my wheelchair and we're out as a family, a lot of people talk to my husband and they don't talk to me. They like talk, even if I'm involved in the conversation or they're talking about me, they talk to my husband instead of me, and I'm like, I'll wait for you guys to finish. I'll wait for you guys to finish that. I'll wait for you to finish. And then obviously my husband would be like, isn't it? And I'd be like, yeah. But it is like really frustrating. It is really frustrating because you want to be involved in the conversation, you know, you want to be part of what's going on. Then I'm going to go in with Self-Made very delicately because she's pigmented. Then on top of that, I'm literally going to put a bit of Don't Know Her. Then for my inner corner, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to go in with 2. So the sage would across this one here. Literally just placing that in my inner corner. I'm going to hold that because that's uncomfortable. It's actually heavy. That hurts. And I'm literally just blending those 2 together. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Wow. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? What the heck? Wow. I'm not like a pink person. I don't normally wear a lot of pink. That's not my typical eyeshadow colour. I'm very much in the orange and maybe some browns, but wow. I'm gonna start wearing more pink. Yes, please. Oh, Jeffree Star is just, it's just like this. Oh, it's just amazing. And more people need to be using these brushes. Like, I miss using these brushes, but because like the makeup artists don't use them, then I'm covered in dog hair. Maybe cuddling the doggies. So I'm literally just gonna get a small brush, this one here, and I'm just gonna go in with Pink Fleet. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in with Pink Fleet. Scary. And I'm just gonna literally just dab that into the So if you wanted to know my story, I would be more than happy to tell you. But thinking one instance was when I started losing my teeth, which was no fault of my own. For quite a few years I was very sick, violently sick, and I was back and forth to the dentist, literally so much, and basically the acid had worn away my teeth, and they were literally just falling out of my mouth. In the end, there was nothing I could do about it. People were literally judging me and assuming that I was on drugs. You know, I was told to basically lay off the drugs because, you know, it was having a problem with my teeth basically. And I was told that by a friend who's sadly not with us now. Yeah, that really hurt. He told me that he didn't mean it and he just said it in joking. But that's happened a few times. I've had a few people comment on here and I've just, you know, blocked and deleted kind of thing. Stupid comments that is just really uncalled for and not needed. And if you just watched like a couple of my videos, I'll link a couple of my videos down below on how I lost my teeth and, you know, basically why I'm disabled. You know, maybe not everybody is willing to talk about, you know, what their problems are. You know, okay, not everybody's willing to talk, but I am. And I am pretty much an open book. A lot of people know that I'm pretty much an open book. That's why I do YouTube, to spread awareness. I was watching a video recently on YouTube that really hit a nerve with me and basically inspired me and pushed me to do this video. I've wanted to do it so long and talk about what's happened to me, but I just thought, oh god, it's gonna be such a boring video. People aren't gonna want to hear me moan. You know, I'm trying not to moan. I'm trying to make this channel a positive, lifting channel. But Molly Burke really inspired me, and watching her video about how she literally getting judged and people aren't letting her and her beautiful dog go basically in Ubers, and she's had all these really bad experiences. It broke my heart. It absolutely broke my heart. And there's such a bad thing going on with people judging people that are disabled, and there's just no need for it. There really is no need for it. You know, she needs that dog. It's a guide dog for a reason, and it's like majorly trained, and for people not to let her go in an Uber just because she has that dog, and the reason she gave in the video was absolutely diabolical. It really made me so sad, and I just thought we all need to stick together and we need to spread more awareness and show people they're out of order and stick up for yourselves, because if we don't, sometimes nobody else will. So we've got to stick up for ourselves and others as well. So yeah, I just want to say to Molly Burke, I absolutely admire you, and I think you are an absolutely incredible person. You're one of my favourite YouTubers. I watch you as much as I can, and yeah, you're really inspiring, and I just think you're an incredible person. I really do. So love from me to you. So I think I finished this look. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm loving the pink. I'm not gonna do any eyeliner because normally when I do eyeliner it makes it a bit crazy. I'm gonna put some mascara on, which is the Secret Express Control, this one here. I'm gonna put some mascara on. I was sat in a card shop and I was in the way of this woman trying to find her card. I'm just going to literally put some glitter up here. So yeah, this woman wanted to go in front of me and get this card, and instead of asking, could I just pop and get that card just there in front of you, she pushed me out of the way. She got my wheelchair, unlocked it, and pushed me out of the way. I looked back and I went, "You right, babe?" Thinking it was my husband. No. It was this woman that I didn't even know. And I said, "Excuse me." And she went, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were dumb." And I went, "Excuse me?" And she went, "Oh, no offense. And I went, I think you need to have a word with yourself, because that is disgusting what you just said to me. Always ask the person that is with the disabled person if you can push the person that's in a wheelchair. You don't just push somebody that's in a wheelchair. She had not a wheelchair to push me, and I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, shocking. I was like, oh my god, what is this woman doing? And all she did was like, and walked me up. I was like, breathe through your nose, out of your mouth, lolly 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 da. So I'm just going to set my face with the right side of the bottle, not spraying this way, spraying this way. So need a fan. Need a number 1 fan too. Yeah, I definitely need a fan. What's that? Finger wings. Just finished by some lippy. And then I'm done. Top it with a little bit of gloss. Gloss is all about the gloss. All about the gloss. That literally went here, not here. Yeah, tell me what you think. I literally think I've said all my notes. What I'll do is I'll link Molly Burke's video down below if you guys to have a look at, because I know quite a lot of disabled people watch my videos, so I think that'll be something that you'll be really interested in. And a couple of YouTubers that I actually love watching their content, because they are fellow disabled people too, so love to you guys. Once again, Jeffree Star has got everything I need. Except for the bloodless palette. You know when you want something so much, like I have cried over this palette. I have cried, I don't know how many times over this palette. Literally, I cried when I got it. So, launch day, I cried because my husband surprised me and he was like, "Should we just get it?" And I was like, no, we can't afford it. He's like, "We're getting it." I was like, "Look, we can't afford it, let's just get grocery shopping." He's like, "No, we're getting it." I was like, "I love you so much, you're amazing." I cried then. Then I realised it was going to take literally till today. I found out it's in the post office, so it's going to take this long to get here. I cried because everybody's testing theirs, I couldn't test mine, so I was gutted. Then I found out I had to pay £18, so I was even more gutted. So please like, comment and share this video if you've liked. I hope you have. If you have any video choices that you would like me to do, also comment down below, because I will try my best to do so for you. If there's any advice you want to give me, then I'd be more than happy to hear. Constructive criticism, but be nice, don't be too hard, because I am a bit emotional. Flare up. Endometriosis is a nightmare. Yes it is. I look like if I was pregnant. Thank you so much for nothing. It's really strong. Do it. God, just say thank you for watching. How hard is it? Oh my god, I just said it. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Finger wings. Boom, boom, boom.